And we are live. Hello, everyone. This hour on Verbling, the next in my Fun with Phrasals class. This is the class where we look at phrasal verbs. Everyone loves phrasal verbs, right? Those special verbs that have many parts and no one can figure out how to use them. But today we will. We'll figure out something about them. We'll work with phrasal verbs with make. Let's see. So there's make for, make up, make over, but is there make about? We'll find out in today's class. Through activities and exercises, we'll get familiar with these phrasal verbs, and we'll play a little game to help you put them to use fast. All of that and more coming up. First, just a quick introduction. I'm John Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, coming at you today from Lisbon, Portugal, to bring you this class. By the way, if you click on the link in the Verbling chat window, it'll take you to my profile page where you can follow me to see all my upcoming group classes. You can also schedule a private tutoring session. In the private tutoring sessions, I will work with you on a personalized learning plan that'll help you get to your specific goals as soon as possible. So send me a message if you're interested, and I'll find time for you in my schedule. Take a look here, everyone. This is our material. There you go. And you can open this directly. There we go. You can open this directly if you click the link in the chat window. So, there you go. Let's get started. First of all, let's see who's out there. Mr. Semen, welcome to class. How are you? Can you hear me okay? Uh-oh, I don't hear Semen. Let's say hello to Mikkel. Can you hear me, Mikkel?
Yes, I can hear you. Hello, Mr. Generic. How are you?
Very good, very good. Let's see who else is out there. Mr. Jose, welcome to class.
Hello, John.
Excellent, you're there. V, how are you? Hello, V.
Hello, John. I'm good.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Very good. Mr. Khalid, how are you, Khalid?
Fine, thank you. How are you, teacher?
Very good, very good. So we just need to hear from Semen.
Hello, I can.
Ah, there you are. Okay.
Yes.
I was worried, but now I'm not. Now you're here.
Yes. Okay.
So, let's see what we can do with these. I'm going to give you a few examples first. Not examples. I want you to come up with a few examples first. Let's see how well you know these. And then I'll see if I can give you my own examples. We'll compare. Just make sure that these make sense. Let me show you what I mean. Let's go here. So first, we're going to do a bit of learning for the first 10 or 15 minutes or so. Then we're going to do a bit of applying what we learned through different exercises for about another 15 minutes, and something like that. In the third part of the class, we're going to be doing a speaking activity where you'll put these phrasal verbs to use, and we'll wrap it up at the very end with a little reflection to decide what we learned, what was important, what we should remember, that kind of thing. So let's take a look. Phrasal verbs. First of all, you've got the verb, and you've got these things, which we will call particles. We've got for, out, and up. I say particles because it could be different parts of speech. So when we say particles, we could mean prepositions, or we could mean adverbs. And an example of a preposition is those things you see, up and out. An adverb could be something like after, like to take after someone. But for our purposes, we'll call these particles because they are more like part of the word, a little particle that makes up the phrasal verb, like the little particles that make up atoms. So you can't, they don't mean the same thing if you pull them apart. So, let's see if you can, first of all, make a sentence out of what you see on the screen. Okay? And then we'll compare yours to mine. So, Jose, I want you to create a sentence for any of the phrasal verbs with make that you see on the screen. Let's get 3 good examples from 3 people, and then we'll compare to the real examples. Go for it, Jose. See which one you can use. And if you're wrong, don't worry. Then you'll learn. You can do it, Jose.
Yes. Yeah.
Jose.
Makeup.
Go for it. Give me a sentence with makeup.
The cast was made up of amateurs.
Very good. The cast was made up of amateurs. Excellent. Okay. So I'm going to put that one in the chat window, and then we'll compare that to my sentences. Let's see. Mr. Miko, give me one, but not make up, because you did make up.
I was thinking about the same.
Uh-oh.
The cast, but it in a different meaning.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So,
go for
it. Some years ago, I made up a new method to learn English faster.
Oh, really? Did you market it?
But as you can say, it wasn't a good idea.
It wasn't so successful. Some years ago, I made up a new method for
learning English or for
learning English faster. Okay. Okay, good. It's a different meaning of made up, make up. It works. Okay. Ms. V, can you give us another one? Preferably for out or for?
I know I usually use make out and makeup, but now I don't remember how to make sentences.
Well, if you make a sentence that's wrong, that's okay, because we'll learn from it. So don't worry. Give it a try.
Okay. Tonight she has a party, so she makes her out to look more gorgeous.
Okay, good. Tonight she has a party, so she makes what? What's the last part?
Makes her out.
Makes her out. Makes herself out. Maybe you mean.
Yeah. Make herself.
She's doing it to herself, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it has to be reflexive. So she makes herself out. What else? Is that it?
To look more gorgeous.
Look more
gorgeous.
More gorgeous. Ooh. More gorgeous than ever. I'm going to add a little ending to it. Than ever. Because if it's more, it's got to be compared to something else. Okay?
Yeah, because I mean more gorgeous in comparison with the state she doesn't wear makeup.
Yeah.
That's why I use more.
More works.
Yeah.
I'm going to
add ever.
I'm going to add a little ending there to give it more context. More than ever. Okay.
Yeah.
So I put the out in parentheses because I wonder if that's the best word. We'll find out in a second. Mr. Cement, can you give us another one? Particularly for. Even if it's wrong, don't worry. Tell me what you think might work. It may work, it may not work, but let's try.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't understand for.
Okay. Is there another one that you can create?
Can
with
I
up or
try,
out?
teacher? Can I?
Go for it.
As soon as he arrived home, he made for his children to be sure that they are okay.
As soon as he arrived home, he made for his children.
Her children, she. If
Oh,
she.
she. As soon as she arrived home,
Yes.
she made for her children to what?
He make for children, her children, to be sure that they are okay.
To be sure that they are
Okay.
okay. Okay, but it's not that they are okay, that they were okay.
Yes,
Because
they
it's
were.
still the past.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Very good. Put that up there. Good. Okay. So, Saban, what do you think? Want to give us one more? Any combination you like. Up, out, for. I want you to...
Like, for example, I made lunch for my wife, it's right?
One second. Let's put it up there.
Uh-huh.
If it makes sense, then it's right. I made lunch for my wife because why did you make lunch for your wife, Saman?
What?
Why did you make lunch for your wife?
I don't know. It's an example.
Because I am a nice guy. It's very nice of you, Saman. Very nice. Very nice. Hey, who's that? It's Kadir. Hello, Kadir. How are you?
Hello, I am sorry I am late. I am doing well. What about you?
I'm very good. And where are you from, Kadir?
I am from Turkey.
You're from Turkey. Okay, excellent to have you in class today, Kadir. So we're going to be working on phrasal verbs with make. Like
Okay.
make up, make out, make for. And if you look at the chat window on the right side of the screen, we've all made a few guesses about how to use these particles with make. Okay, so take a look at those examples. Now, I want you to see some examples of my own, and let's see if your examples are the same as my examples or if they're different. Let's see what we can learn from these. So let's take a look. So, Kadir, could you read the first example, or the not an example, it's a definition, in the top center for us? We're going to go around clockwise. Yeah, make for somewhere.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Make for somewhere. Go in the direction of.
Excellent. Okay, and Kadir, can you see what Khalid wrote in the chat window? I don't know if you can see that, where it says Khalid.
The Hangout toolbox popped up.
No, not the toolbox. It's the Verbling chat. So it's the blue box with the V in it, and then it opens on the right side.
The chat box is totally empty.
Is it really? Okay. What about now?
Yes.
Can you read?
Khalid.
Khalid. But go ahead. That's his name. Read the sentence for us, Kadir.
As soon as she arrived home, she made for her children to be sure that they were okay.
Okay, great. So, do you think he used the phrasal verb well? Did he use it according to the definition that you read? Does it sound good? What's your opinion? Or do you think it needs to change in some way? So think about your definition you just read. Make for somewhere. Go in the direction of. Sound okay?
It's about somewhere.
Yep,
but
that's true.
I think that's false.
Okay. How would you change it? Any ideas?
She made for home.
Made for home.
To be sure that her children were okay.
Okay, good. Kadir, I think I agree with you in this case. It's not wrong to say she made for her children. It's not wrong to say that. but I don't think, Khalid, it means what you want to say. I agree with Kadir. If you make for someone, it sounds very aggressive. Like I made for the door. When the robber, when the not the robber, when the attacker pulled out a knife and made for me, I made for the door. Just that. It sounds a little bit. It sounds a little bit. I don't know. So it's not really wrong, but I would say that maybe it sounds too urgent or something like that, too aggressive. So it's not wrong, but I think it could be more clear. I made for the door. I made for home as soon as I heard the terrible news. I wanted to make sure everyone was safe. Okay? So I would say it's 75% there. Maybe it could be a bit more clear. Okay? But the sentence is grammatically correct. Remember, if you're going to use the past in the beginning, as she arrived, you have to use the past throughout the sentence to be grammatically correct. Like, be sure that they were okay. Even if they are okay now, you really should use the past consistently throughout the sentence. Okay? So, very good job. And Kadir, good advice. Okay. Let's go around the room and just read the others. So, Miko, why don't you take the next one going clockwise from the top middle. Next one over.
Out something, someone, be able to see or hear something or someone with difficulty.
Now, did we have a make out in the chat window? Did anyone do a make out?
Yes. Yes. Well, there is one, but in brackets.
Ah, right. Okay, so let's take a look. It's V's, right?
Yes. Tonight he has a party, so she makes herself out to look more gorgeous than ever.
Okay. So does that fit our meaning of make out? To be able to see or hear something with difficulty?
No, it's not this meaning. No?
Okay, so can you correct it, Miko? I don't mean you have to change her sentence, but could you give us a sentence that you think fits? What do you think would fit make out in that case?
John, could you change your micro because
Can't? You got it.
Because I make out.
I can't make out.
No, because I make out you. Because I make out you.
No, like this. I can't make you out.
Because I can't make you. But this make out means her something with difficulty.
Right. So I can't make you out means I can't hear you. I can only hear you with difficulty. I can't hear you clearly. See how we use that? I can't make you out clearly.
Okay.
So the definition, make out something or someone, be able to hear or see. Yeah, maybe the definition is not that clear, but anyway, trust me, that's the right way to say it. Could you? I forgot the beginning. Sorry.
John, could you change your micro?
Microphone.
Yes, the microphone.
There you go. Yeah, I forgot the beginning. Let me write it there. Oh, the chat window is not letting me write. Oh, that's nice. I like it when these things don't work.
Could you change?
Can you hear me, everyone? Hello,
yes,
hello?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, my computer just froze. I don't know what happened. And it's a brand new computer. Hang on a second. What is going on? Alright, give me a second. Something's wrong here. Let me re-enter the Hangout. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Let's see if I can even re-enter. I can't even close it. Okay.
We were speaking about the problems with the microphone, and there are real problems now. I can't hear anything. Can you hear me?
He will back. He has some technical problems with his
Yeah.
laptop.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, let me share my screen again, and we'll get back to where we were. I don't know why that happened. I have a brand new computer. Everything should work. Okay, let's see if you can see me now. There we go. Okay, I just need to get the Verbling window to load. Okay, got it. So, Mikkel, your example is good. Could you change your microphone, please? I can't make you out clearly. Great. Maybe make out has a little more to do with visual rather than hearing. Visual, difficulty rather than hearing. But anyway, it works. It's good.
So could you change your webcam, please?
Yeah. Or maybe like this. Something like this. The sun was so bright that I couldn't make out who was coming toward me. Something like that. So it usually means that there's some kind of interference. But your sentence is good. It works. So
Okay.
it's a good example. 3. Can you do the next one going clockwise? The next make out.
Yes. Make out someone or make someone else understand why someone behaves as they do.
Exactly. So let's see if you can come up with another one. This time it's about behavior. The sentence can look exactly like the last one, but it's not about visual or sound or anything like that. It's about how they're behaving, why they're behaving that way. Okay?
Yeah.
Give it a try.
He suddenly got angry with me, but I could make him out
Good.
because he just suffered a pain.
He just what?
Suffered from a pain. I'm
Suffered.
not sure. Yeah.
Suffered.
Suffered from a pain.
Okay. Right idea. I have to change that a little bit. He suddenly got angry with me, but I couldn't make him out. Or I couldn't make out the reason. Both of these would be yeah, I think this part's good. The second part I didn't understand.
No, I say I could, not couldn't. I could. I was able to make him out.
Okay, so why? Why did he get angry?
Yeah, because I just said that he just suffered from a pain, some pain.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah.
All right.
No, because he just encountered with a sad issue.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? He suddenly got angry with me, but I could make him out because he was obviously suffering. He was obviously suffering a lot. Something like this.
Just that, a lot.
Yeah.
Suffering.
Well, we know that suffering will be painful, so you don't even have to say the word pain. It's obvious. If you're suffering, you're probably in pain. Okay, I got it now. I couldn't hear you the first time, but now I got it. Yeah, it works. I mean, I think I would usually use make out with a negative word, like I couldn't make you out, or I couldn't make him out. But these work. They're good. If they make sense, then they're good to go. Cement. You've got another make out down there with a totally different meaning.
And what the punct where now reading I'm
So we're in the 1, 2, 3, fourth one, which is the last make out.
out something, yes? Make
Yeah.
out something or make something out.
Right?
Understand something, especially why something has happened.
Okay, so this is not really about a person, it's about a situation. So it's very much like the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Think about a situation that you can't understand, or you could do it in the positive, that you understand well because of a reason, and try it with make out.
For example, I could make out why you did it. It's work.
Yeah, why did I do it?
Did I do it?
Why? Why did I do it? I could make out why you did it, and it was a terrible thing. There you go. You could make out why I did it. I don't know. I wish you'd give me a reason though.
Reason.
I can make out why you did it. Because you had told me. I can make out why you did it because you had told me the reason. That's why you understood. So to make out is to understand, basically. So it works. Mr. Khalid, look at the next one going clockwise, which is up, the bottom left side. Can you read that one for us?
Yes. Make up something or make something up. Say or write something that's not true in order to deceive.
That's easy, right? That's the normal one we probably all use. Give me an example if you can.
Say or write something that's not true in order to deceive. I will make it up for you to believe me.
I will make it up. Not for you to believe. That sounds. I don't know if I'd use for. I will make it up so that
so
you
that you will
believe
believe me.
Yeah, there you go. I will make it up so that you will believe me. Except that I wouldn't tell you that if I was going to make it up. I would maybe talk about him. Otherwise, you'll know that I'm making it up. I will make it up so that he or he'll believe me. There you go. Because if I tell you, then you'll know the secret. I don't want to let you in on the secret. Okay, very good. So make up here means invent, basically. Jose, going clockwise, the next one up on the left side.
Up something or make something up. Invent something. A story or a game. I didn't want to go to the party. I'd made up a history. A story.
A story.
A story.
Here it's not history. History are true things. Story is fiction.
Story.
Right?
Story.
Good. I didn't want to go to the party, so I made up a big, crazy story.
Okay.
To have everyone believe my excuse. There, I added a little bit to your sentence, Jose.
Yes.
See?
Yes.
Okay, Kadir, last one on the top left.
Up something, form the wall of something.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more abstract. Make up something, form the whole, make up. This is like to consist, to be made of. So think about what consists of something. Think about chemistry, for example. What does water? Think about the components of water.
I have made up a formulate for integral calculations.
Oh my God. I have made up a formula for integral calculations?
Yeah.
Oh, what are they? I don't know what that means. What are integral calculations?
Do you know calculus?
No.
It's about mathematics.
Oh, I know what it is. I just don't know how to do it. It was invented by Newton. That's all I know. There's your sentence in the chat window. By the way, if you don't see the chat window, it's because you've got the wrong one open, Kadir. But I'll put it in the one you're using here. Here.
Yes.
Right. But you're looking in the wrong chat window. That's why you don't see the other sentences. If you want to open the right one, Kadir, go to the left side of the screen, go down to the blue box with the V for verbling, and if you click on that, you'll see all the things I've been writing. Okay? Do you see the blue box with the V in it?
Okay now.
Yeah?
I have found out it.
Okay, great. Okay, everyone. So, as you can see, there's a lot of meanings for phrasal verbs. Even phrasal verbs with one particle can mean 3 or 4 different things. Let's see if you can do some of these examples, okay? V, take the first one for us and tell me if it's for, up, out, or whatever else it could be.
Can you make up the words for this song?
Can you make
the
up
words of this song?
Can you make up? So you mean, can you invent words because the song has no words? Is that the idea?
No, I think, can you make out the words?
I think so too. Yeah, can you make out? Because that means that you couldn't hear it very well. Yeah. So yeah, I agree. In fact, I realized just now I didn't put the answers there, so if you give me a second, I'll put the answers. I'll do it afterwards. I agree with you. Make out sounds pretty good. Can you make out the words of this song? Okay. Biko, what about the second one there? About the park?
When we got to the park, the children made the swings well. What's swings?
Swings. What do kids like to do when they're in the playground? They jump on those things with the chains, and they go back and forth and back and forth. Daddy, push me, push me. And they go back and forth, back and forth. The swings. No? Hang on a second. Let's take a look.
It's like flying.
It's like that, yeah. Let's see if I can give you a picture quickly. There, can you see them? I'll make it bigger. Hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry, my computer's a little slow. There you go. Those are swings. See them?
Okay.
There you go. Okay, what do you think now? Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Time's up, Nico. Time's up. Help him out.
I need a little help.
Help him out, someone.
Can I answer, teacher?
Yeah, go ahead.
When we go to the park, the children made for the swing while I sat on the beach.
Made for.
Yeah,
like,
okay. Go.
Like ran over as fast as possible. Something like that. There you go. I agree completely.
Okay.
Good, good.
Thanks.
Excellent job. Thank you, Khalid. Okay, and Semen, can you do the third one for us?
Sally didn't want to go to the concert, so she made an excuse about being ill.
Mm-hmm.
And she made
Was it a true thing or a false thing? Was she really ill, Semen?
She's lying.
She's lying, exactly. So, Semen, what do you think? She's not telling the truth.
and she made out.
Let's take a look. Take another look. Make out has something to do with how clear something is. Make out. Make for is traveling somewhere. But that only leaves make up. So what do you think? So
I think made up.
it's got to be. That's the only one that's about inventing something.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be she made up an excuse. That's it. Okay. Let's see. And Mr. Kadir, can you do the fourth one for us?
The children loved Uncle Bob because he was so good at uh, making up new games.
Making up new games. Inventing new games. Okay? And Khalid, the fifth one for us.
Over 30% of the university population is made of overseas students. Made of the population is made overseas students. Made it out. Made,
Oops. Take a look again.
no, to the sentence. I understand this page. But let me analyze the sentence. Over 30% of the university population is made of overseas students. University of
Remember, one of those phrasal verbs means to consist of.
consist of
Yeah.
um, made uh, made up.
Correct. That's right.
Can you explain the university population is made overseas students? What's the meaning of overseas students?
Overseas. Well, for example, if you went to Harvard University, Khalid,
Yeah. Yes.
and you're not from the United States, you're from on the other side of the ocean, you're overseas.
Yes. Yes.
So if you have to fly over the Atlantic Ocean to get to Harvard, you are an overseas student. That means foreign student. Overseas is foreign. Okay, and that is exactly right. And give me a second. I'll put the answers on the screen for you. Give me just a second to reload this. There. Now you can see the answers. Make up is to consist. I've got a note here I want you to pay attention to, though. Notice how make out with the following three meanings is usually used with can or could in a negative sentence and is not usually used in a passive. Like this. I couldn't make out a word he was saying. So usually used with can and could, and usually negative. That's what I was saying earlier. It's not that what you said was wrong in the positive, it's just that it's normally used in the negative for whatever reason. Maybe it's easier to understand. I couldn't make out a word he was saying. Jack is behaving very strangely at the moment. I just can't make him out. I can't understand his behavior. I can't make out why my computer won't let me save this document. I can't understand the situation, or something like that. So that's one note to remember. Okay, and I've got another one about make out. Okay, Ms. V, do you think you could read this one for us? Let's think about this as you read.
Yeah. You probably already know that the noun makeup can mean cosmetics, cosmetics,
Cosmetics.
cosmetics, etc.
Yeah,
My
it's true.
for example, yeah, example. My sister never goes out without any makeup on, but I only wear it for special occasions.
Okay, so V, think back to the sentence you created in the beginning and
Yeah,
tell me, now you can see how it should change. Go back to your original sentence.
yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Makeup. I use make out, but now I can, but I will correct with makeup. With
That's right. That's right.
tonight she has a party, so she wears the makeup to look more gorgeous than ever.
That's it. That's exactly right. So it's make up. You can also use it as a verb. She made herself up to be more
Uh-huh.
gorgeous than ever. Both
Yeah.
are acceptable.
But
Okay?
I know that we have a phrasal now, make out.
We
So
have
it means we implies the cosmetic, cosmetic, and your costume as well.
with make
Not
out? Really?
yeah, the word make out, make
Ma-
out.
Make out.
Phrasal, yeah, make out.
Make out.
Phrasal, yeah,
But that means that's got nothing to do with cosmetics. Make out. Make up
no,
does. Make out means something totally different.
no, really.
If you, yeah, really.
No, because when I read the articles like U.S. quickly, they usually mention about celebrities, and
Mhm.
they mention make out something make out in their articles
Make out means to kiss.
to kiss. Yeah, I know make out is to kiss when two people are making out. I know that, but in this case, make out. Not sure. Let me check later.
Yeah,
And yeah,
give me an example. But
yeah.
in 40 years of speaking English, I don't remember a case of make out
Ah,
meaning.
no, I mistook makeover. Oh my god, makeover.
Oh, makeover. Makeover is when you transform your face using makeup. Well, I guess it's just makeup, but you completely transform how you look. Like to
Yeah,
do a total makeover. Yeah,
yeah, makeover. Oh,
but
makeover.
but be careful with makeover because it's not a verb. I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
it's a.
I use makeover like phrasal now.
Yeah.
Is is that
It
right?
yeah, it's a noun. There's no
Yeah,
such
it's a
thing as a
noun.
there's no such thing as a phrasal noun. It's only nouns. But yes, yeah, that's right. Make over, and we would use it in a sentence with do. She did a complete makeover, something like that.
Yeah, do
Okay,
makeover.
that's it. That's it. That's a good
Yeah,
example. Now we
someone
know.
gives.
The
Yeah.
mystery is solved. Now we know. In fact, I'm gonna do a makeover right now. You'll see
uh,
next class.
yeah, next class I can make you out. Or
Uh,
how can I say I can distinguish you, recognize you? Do you have any phrasal verb for
make
recognize?
yeah, I can't make you out. I can't like oh, I won't be able to make you out if you do it because you'll look differently. You look
Yeah.
different. Got it.
Uh-huh. So
I,
for the sorry
no, go ahead.
for the word makeup, I use wear makeup and put makeup on. Put on makeup
Is
and
to
wear
is to
makeup
make yourself up. To
to
put on
make.
makeup is to make yourself up.
Yeah, but I mean I'm confused with the verb we use with makeup. So we can use wear makeup and put on makeup or put makeup on.
Yes, you can say all those things. Wear
Uh-huh.
makeup, put makeup on, put on makeup, or make
Yeah,
yourself up. All of those they all mean exactly the same thing. And now you know.
Now I know. Thank you.
All right, we got one more little note, and then I want to turn to a speaking activity, a little game we can play. Mr. Miko, look at that last part, the second note there with make up. Can you read that one for us?
However, make up from the verb make up can also mean the combination of things which form something. The class has an interesting makeup with students from 3 continents and 12 different countries.
So the noun, they mean, the noun makeup, coming from the verb makeup, has a different meaning. So this is not about cosmetics anymore. This is about consistency, what a class consists of. So, what's the makeup of people at your job?
The makeup of people, or my job is, or my boss, or my job, or my office, for instance.
Yeah, for instance.
Is makeup with a lot of women. Yeah.
The makeup is mostly women and a few men.
Mostly women and only 2 men.
And only 2 men.
Yeah.
Okay. The makeup of verbling is, let's see, it's more Americans than Brits, if I remember right.
Yes.
And it's more people based in Latin America. I think most of the teachers seem to be down south. I really don't know where everyone is located. So the makeup is quite international, but more Americans than British, and most people seem to be located in Central or South America.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the makeup of teachers. Okay, so that is another use of makeup. The noun coming from the verb to consist of, to make up. One more thing you need to look at. Sometimes you can put 2 particles together, like make up for something, or make up something. It's actually, you know what? It's not something. It's really got to be it here. Make up it to someone. This could be a little confusing, so let's look at an example. Let's look at an example together. Okay? So, let's see. Mr. Saman, first, let's look at make up for something. I just want you to read through this. I'll read the meaning, you read the example, okay? The meaning is to provide something good in order to make a bad situation better, to make up for. Can you read us the example, please?
Yes. The wonderful food is the restaurant made up for the rather uncomfortable seats.
Fantastic. So make up for is to compensate. To make up for is to compensate. Okay? So, for example, what could the government do to make up for high unemployment? What could the government do to make up for high unemployment, Saman? What do you think?
High, what is it? High?
Unemployment, when nobody has work. High unemployment. When no one has a job. What could the government do to make up for no one having a job? That's just my example. You can think of another example if you like.
Unemployment payment.
Yeah, Social Security payments, something like that. So the question here is, what could the government do to make up for high unemployment? That was my question. And Kadir's answer was you could have workers comp, or you could have Social Security payments. Hey, there's an example. Can you see what I wrote there, Saman?
Yes, I see.
Does it make sense? Or is it not clear?
A little bit clear.
A little bit clear. So think of an example that you know. Think of an example from your own life. Has anyone done anything bad to you, Semen? Has anyone broken your heart, Semen? Did your wife leave you? Did your dog bite you? Did anything bad ever happen, Semen?
I don't
Yes?
know.
No? Oh
I
my
don't know.
God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How about this, Semen? John Eric, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
John Eric made up for being a bad teacher by giving Semen 100 euros to pay for a better class. How there? I'm compensating. To make up for is to compensate. Okay, we're going to use this in a second. Say again?
This is like compensate something, yes? Make up
Exactly. Exactly. It means the same. To compensate. So think about that for a second. We'll come back to it. Mr. Khalid, I want you to read the example. To make it up to somebody, which means to do something good for someone. To make it up to somebody. Can you read us the example?
I forgot Therese' birthday yesterday, so I will have to take her somewhere nice to make it up to her.
Make it up to her. So, these two words are pretty similar, right?
Yes.
Pretty similar. To make it up. To make it up to somebody, to make up for something. It depends if you're talking about a person or a situation. That's really the only difference. So, let's try something. Oh, I forgot. I got one more slide. I forgot. Sorry, go ahead. Questions? Khalid?
No, nothing, sir.
Don't call me sir. My name's John Eric Khalid. Otherwise, I'm going to call you student. Or I might call you sir.
I use it to call to respect my teacher. Therefore,
Oh, no. I don't deserve respect. I don't deserve it, Khalid. I don't deserve it.
you deserve it completely because you are my teacher.
So, let's take a look at this, everyone. I forgot. I had one more slide. I forgot. Let's see if we can try this. You're going to read something that one of these people said, and afterwards you're going to tell me, based on what they said, who said one of these things, who invented something that wasn't true, who said something good, etc. So we're going to try to match these up. I completely forgot about this one. Okay, so let's read through them first. Semen, you take the first one, then V, then Mikkel, then Khalid, and then Jose. Go ahead, Semen. Take Drew for us.
I can't make out. What she's saying. Can you?
Okay, remember that for just a minute. Remember that. V, Melanie. Melanie says.
I just can't make him out at all. Can you?
Okay. And question?
No.
Okay. And Mikkel, can you take Lars?
I treated her a bit insensitively at the party, so I gave her a present to make up for it.
Okay, so I want you to remember the things that you read because I'm going to test you in just a second. Mr. Khalid, can you repeat for us?
I made up a story about losing my wallet, so he paid the train bill for me.
Oh, that was very nice of him. Okay, and the next one is, oops, I can't see it on the screen. The next one is Jane. Jose.
Yes, I love the trip. The beautiful scenery made up for the awful roads.
Okay, excellent. Now, let's see how many of these you can remember. Who invented something that was not true out of this group? Who invented something that was not true?
It's me.
Okay, so
Pete.
Pete is correct. Pete invented something that was not true. By the way, we can just quickly flash back and forth here. Pete is the 4th person, right? Made up a story about losing the wallet. Excellent. Who said something good had made a bad experience less? If it was your person, shout it out.
Lars.
Who's Lars? You're
Lars.
saying Lars.
Lars.
Let's see if you're right. So this is said something good. Oops, sorry. Said something good had made a bad experience less. And Lars says, I treated her a bit insensitively at the party, so I gave her a present to make up for it. I don't think it's Lars. I don't think so. I think there's a better example. Any other ideas before we move on? No? Okay, think about it. We're going to come back to this one. Number 3. Who has difficulty hearing something?
Drew.
Drew, correct.
Drew.
Number 4. Who wanted to restore a damaged relationship?
It's Lars.
Lars.
Lars is number
Lars.
4, right? Because if you remember, he had to give something to make it up to her, something like that. Number 5. Who can't understand someone's behavior?
Second one.
Melanie.
Let's see. Melanie.
Melanie.
The second one, Melanie. That's right.
No, number 2, I think Young is Jane, no?
Number 2 here. Who said something good had made bad experience less? Jane said, the beautiful scenery made up for the awful roads. So the answer is for number 2, Jane.
Yes, Jane.
Number 1, Pete. Number 2, Jane. Number 3, Drew. Number 4, Lars. Number 5, Melanie. And that is it. You've got it. Very good. So, have you now mastered phrasal verbs with make? Yes or no?
Yes.
Have you
Somehow.
mastered them?
Yes.
Or maybe like this. Not this, maybe like that. Yeah?
Tamam.
All right. It's a good start. It's a good start. There will be more. Okay, so tune in next Thursday for a different phrasal verb. I'm not sure which one we're going to do, but something. And come back in 30 seconds from now, because we're going to do a Grammar Garage class. We're going to take our second conditionals from last week and we're going to expand them. And we're going to do it in a way that is not boring, because I promised no boring grammar classes. We're going to do it in a fun, light, communicative way. In fact, we're going to talk about annoying behavior with second conditionals. Coming up. See you in a minute. Bye for now, everyone.